Good morning and welcome to Cindy's Kitchen. If you're brand new, there's a difference, let me tell you, between a cooking video and a cooking community. We are a cooking community. If you're looking for something down and dirty, quick, just the recipe, we sit and talk, we chitty chat, we have fun, we share ideas, we try new recipes, we have a big time. So if you're in for that, welcome. Make sure you say hello and tell us where you're from. If you're watching the replay, don't forget to type #replay. So good morning, Julie from Northwest Houston. Barb's here, Joanne's here. Hey, Karen from Indiana. Oh, that reminds me. My home, sweet home. You know, from the Music Man. There we go. Good morning, Sue. Good to see you. Hi, sunshine, Joanne. Do you have sunshine where you are today? Christine and Timothy are here. Oh, except I bet that's not Timothy. I bet that's Loisanne. Maybe. Hi, Katrina. Alice is here. Emily's here. Hey, Debbie from Chicagoland. Good to see you. Beverly's here. The sun is shining in Houston. It's a little overcast, but the sun is shining. So that's an awesome, awesome thing. Hello, Alice. Nice to see you too. Joan's here from Illinois. Karen, yes, Music Man. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. My home, sweet home. There you go. I couldn't remember the name of the city. Hey, Beverly from Hudson, North Carolina. Joan's here. Terry's here. Morning, Terry. The picture of that door that you posted was gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Kathy from sunny Michigan, right? Terry and Jacqueline is here. Sunny Michigan. Well, I'm glad you have the sun, Joanne. Good morning, Britt. How's things in Stillwater today? Hope everything's going well for everyone. It's such a difference, right? From one week to the next. Well, it is in Texas. You guys are just cold probably if you're from the north. Down here, we went from like 7 degrees to 80 degrees in a week. So the heat or no heat and freezing to death to turning the air conditioners back on. It's a wild and crazy thing. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Heather Lynn. All right, let's get started. Let's do our coffee clinks, if we will. Raise your cups. I have this beautiful, I've shown you this one before, but I think it's so pretty, of the red robin. I actually saw a robin in my yard the other day. And so then I was like, ooh, I need to drink out of my cup. So let us do our cheers. Raise your coffee, raise your hot tea, your lemonade, your water, whatever it is that you were imbibing upon, and cheers. Coffee clinks to you all. All right, let's get ready. So, what's cooking in Cindy's Kitchen today? Today we're trying something brand new. I talked about this on the last 2 shows that I saw this product on the Pioneer Woman. A heat wave, 47 degrees. Oh my. Put your shorts on, Joanne. Anyway, I saw this product on Pioneer Woman, and so I went and looked at it. I was intrigued, so I ordered it. And I want to say, you know, it said it won't be available for a couple of months. I forgot about it. And then Monday, they came. They were delivered. And, and they're called Broth Bombs. So there you can see. And that's the name of the company, Broth Bomb. And so just like a bath bomb, right, it has sodium bicarbonate in it. So you know how you put a bath bomb in your bathtub and it, well, supposedly this does the same thing. But instead of with, you know, vanilla and lavender and smelly good stuff, this is all the spices we need for a pot of stew. Now, each one of these says that they make a gallon of stew. I have never made these before. And the big disclaimer, I am not sponsored by this company. I don't know anything about this company except that I just ordered these. I'm not being paid. I paid for these myself because I was curious. So there you go. Hello, Gail. Oh, Donna's here. All right, so we're going to start with this one. We're going to do 2 of them today. All right. Oh, my law school roommate Carissa's on. She had funny funnies this morning. I stole one of them. Okay. Hey, Donna. So we're going to start with this one, and it's called the Ruebenator. Okay. Hi, Jody and Irma. Look at that cute little picture. All right. And what it says is the fantastic fennel flavor from your old deli favorite. All right. Now, the ingredients it has beet powder, caraway, mustard seed, fennel, black pepper, salt, coriander, and cloves. So we'll see what it tastes like. But there is a suggested recipe on the back. Now, interesting, before I get started, it says that these are made by hand in a shared commercial vegan kitchen. That being said, the recipes ask for no meat. They call for no meat. Because I'm making this for my family, I had a rotisserie chicken, and so it's all shredded up. Jessica shredded it. I did not. And so I'm going to add chicken to mine. All right. What in the holy Batman is a broth bomb? Well, we're going to watch. We're going to see. It's like a bath bomb, but it has seasoning in it. All right. I think this is going to be so cool. So I'm going to follow the directions exactly. Now, here's what it says to do. We have a big pot. The instructions are a little sketchy, but here we go. It calls for 4 cans of red beans. Now, that's like a kidney bean. We don't like red beans. I don't like kidney beans. So I'm substituting. I know the very first time I make something, I usually follow the directions exactly, but we don't like that. So I substituted it with Great Northern beans because there are so many of you here from north of me. I thought it would be in your honor. Now, when you make something, don't you normally drain the cans of beans? Yeah. Well, me too, but it didn't say to do that. And this particular one, well, this one has some water in it, but the other ones did not, really. And so, 4 cans of beans we have dumped in. Wait, where's my little, okay. So that's a lot of beans. That is a lot of beans. And I guess because it's from a vegan kitchen and they're not telling you to put chicken in, that would be that. What store is it from? No, it's I ordered them online. I saw it on the Pioneer Woman. You can either get it at their website, the Broth Bomb .store, I think, or you can get them on Amazon. So we'll see how it turns out. Now, the next thing says to add red sauerkraut, and it says 30 ounces. Here's some red cabbage, sauerkraut, right? But it has only 24 ounces because this is the only one I could find. So we're dumping that in there. Oh my gosh. Come on out of there, baby. Let me get a spoon. We got to dig it out of there. I love red cabbage. Who loves red cabbage? Maybe it's my German ancestry. Oh, I love Eastern European food. I just do. Okay, that looks a little funky, but there you go. Hey, Meredith, or Sissy. Hey, Lisa. All right, so the next ingredient it calls for is 10 ounces of shredded carrots. I shredded some carrots. I think I'm gonna need a bigger, or we may need a bigger boat, right? I know, isn't it great, Gail? All right, then it says onion, 10 ounces of onion. I went ahead and chopped up 2 because the other one calls for it. So I'm gonna put 1 onion in here, that's in there. The next ingredient calls for 4 ounces of applesauce, which is a half a cup. I'm just gonna eyeball. There we go. Applesauce. And, riced cauliflower. 10 ounces of riced cauliflower. I have to tell you that when I read these ingredients, not something this is a frozen bag, a 10 ounce, that's what it calls for, 10 ounces. A frozen bag of riced cauliflower. When I saw the ingredients on this thing, I have to say, nothing that I had ever thought to put together, okay? What else? Chopped garlic and 4 cups of water, okay? Oh, okay, let me get my carafe. Yeah. All right, ready? This is my 2-cup measuring. Isn't my carafe lovely? I use this carafe so much. I have 2 of them. And 2. All right, I need to put some garlic in here really quickly. So You know what I'm gonna do? Well, I'm gonna give this a stir. I have to tell you, it is very odd looking. I'm gonna wait and add my chicken after we do the fizzy thing. Wow, can you see this? Purple cabbage, bright orange carrots, white beans, although I was supposed to use red beans. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the stove while I chop the garlic. I know, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put this on and then we're gonna let that go while I chop the garlic. Because we need, good morning, Nina. I have no idea, because I'm making 2 of these, because I wanted us to see what they were like. And so I thought, well, I'll just make 2 different ones. And then, because maybe I would make a flavor that you might say, ugh, I don't like that. Okay, let me tilt you down just a bit. We're gonna just, you know how to make, get your garlic out and smash that sucker up. Okay. We are gonna do an adult, but today's beverage is not really a beverage. I know. Do I have your... Anybody doing anything fun today? Fun. Okay, I do have to ask my Polish pottery friends on here. Hey, Polish pottery friends. Did anybody order the February... Was it the February or the March? What was it? The Easter? Was it the... Oh, it was the Easter surprise package from More Polish Pottery. Did anybody order that? I did. I can't wait to see what's all in it. Going outside since it's so nice. Watching me cook. Well, that's a good thing. All right, so I diced up. This was 3 cloves of garlic. Doesn't look like very much. You know me. But we're going to follow this instructions. So the other one requires garlic as well. So I'm going to take half that garlic right there and I'm going to go stick it in the pot. Sticking it in the pot. Now the instructions, and then I'm just going to push this to the side so we can use it in a bit. The instructions say to bring it to a boil, enjoying the grandbabies. Good. Hey, Sherry. The instructions say, where are the instructions? There we go. Use a large pot, at least 5 quarts. Yeah, we got that. Bring the stew to a boil. So we got that going on. Then reduce the heat. Then add the broth bomb. Isn't that weird? I kind of thought you would like put water in there, then put the broth bomb in, but whatever. And stir, simmer for 20 to 60 minutes. And then it says, if adding oil, although that didn't tell me to do that, add it last, 3 tablespoons. And serve with bread. That's what it says to do. All right, let's go ahead and do the other one. Soggy, North Carolina. Debbie, are you soggy? All right. So let's get another pot. Okay, so that was the Ruebenator. That's the first one we did. Now the second one we're doing, here we go. I thought this one was cute. Look at the little onion doing yoga. And this is called Stone Broke Dharma. Stone Broke Dharma. So this one, it says a hybrid garam masala and classic curry for all woke, struggling chickpea lovers. I don't even know what that means, but okay. Now the ingredients in this one is, let's see, salt, ginger, turmeric, garam masala, black pepper, coriander, fenugreek, and chili powder. Has anybody ever used fenugreek? Have you used it? You know, I'm fairly certain I don't have it in this house, and I can't remember a recipe I ever used it for. Have any of you ever used fenugreek? F-E-N-U-G-R-E-E-K. Have you used that? All right, this one says 4 cans of chickpeas. 4 cans of chickpeas. All right, and again, it doesn't say to drain them. So unless it tells me to do something, I shan't. Okay, so these are just, you know, chickpeas, garbanzo beans, right? Whatever you want to call them. It's the same thing. Never heard of it. Oh, you guys, it's yucky? Oh, Jody. Now I'm scared. Okay, 4 cans of chickpeas. In we go. Where's my little, oh, there it is. Oh, I lost my wipe my hand thing. Hey, Emery, good to see you. Then it calls for chickpeas, tomatoes, 30 ounces of tomatoes. So this one has 28, so I'm almost there. And it's just a can of diced tomatoes. Didn't say what kind of tomatoes, but just to give it a little zing, I'm gonna put one of these in there. Because you know. Oh, you did a tea. Okay. Well, see, I've never done it. All right, let me get a spoon. All right, so now we have chickpeas and onions. Okay, but you don't remember. All right, well, there we go. Spinach, 15 ounces of spinach. I got fresh spinach. I went ahead and just like cut it up just because I didn't want big pieces of spinach floating about. Good Lord. It's almost like you need a bigger pot. All right, spinach, onion. So the rest of the onion, that was the other onion that I did. Good morning, Sharon. Sharon, have you ever used fenugreek or fenugreek? Fenugreek. It's a spice. I'm trying to find if anybody's ever used it. And then this one also calls for a 10-ounce bag of riced cauliflower. I have to tell you that I have never used riced cauliflower ever. Ever, never, never. Again, this is the frozen one, although I think you can get it in the produce section. I never bought rice. I mean, like, if I was going to eat cauliflower, I get cauliflower, right? You like my bowl? Which bowl did I have? Oh, this one. Isn't that pretty? It's a little lacy. It's lacy on the edge, and the pattern is called kiwi. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. What else goes in here? Let's see. Rice cauliflower, chopped garlic. Remember, we chopped the rest of the garlic, so we're going to reach over and put that in. Goodness, this is a lot of stuff. And then 2 cups of water. Can we even, it promotes lactation. Okay, well, I don't need that. I don't think I need that, right? So, wow, this is like full. All right, now it says 2 cups of water. Ugh, so there we go. Rice cauliflower is great. And a mock chicken fried rice. Huh. See, I'm kind of bad. When things say, tastes like bacon, I don't know. I'm like, eat the bacon. Okay, there's 2. All right, so we have 2 cups of water. We did everything that it said to do. I'm going to give it now this is very festive looking. Look at this. Green and red and white. This is festive. What are the colors of the Polish flag? Isn't it red and green and white? I don't know. Mexico is, I think. So it almost looks like a flag. All right, there we go. We're going to put this on the stove and bring this to a boil. Okay, so those are boiling. Maybe. Okay, when it comes to a boil, I'm going to pull it over, and then we're going to look red and white. Red and white. Okay, well, no green then. I'm picky. I don't like a lot of things. Okay, well, there are a lot of things that I just put in here that I don't necessarily care for, but I wanted to see how it all worked out, okay? And then again, has a white eagle. Yes, it does, Debbie. You're right. I have this chicken. I'm probably going to add half the chicken in each one of them. You know, it's made in a commercial vegan kitchen, which is why I understand they didn't tell you to put meat in any of these, but, you know. I finally made, hey, Tana. Yeah, we're doing, oh, yeah, there it is. Thank you, Donna. We're using these things called Broth Bombs. We're going to see what it's like. Okay, so while that's going on, we only need a few seconds because one of them is almost boiling. I thought, I have all this garlic. And my little, let me move this. My container of, I have so much stuff in here. It's a good thing I have a big countertop. My container of roasted garlic is totally empty. So I just thought I'd make some. So I got a couple of heads of garlic. Those of you who are new, you just cut off the end, leave the side with the bulb. If you want to put the tops in there, if you say, oh, well, that's being awfully wasteful, you certainly could do that. These are going to go in my scrap bowl. Remember how we make stock from our scraps? So that's my leftover from the spinach and the onion stuff. And so all of my veggie scraps go in a bowl. And then I usually freeze them until I have a full freezer bag. And then when I have a full freezer bag, I put it in, cover it with water, bring it to a boil, a little salt and pepper, and poof, you've made homemade veggie stock. You guys have seen me do that before, right? Okay, so here we go. This is our garlic. We have all of our garlic. Can you see that? I'm gonna tilt you down just a wee bit. All right, so they're all facing up. The root ball is at the bottom. That kind of holds it all together. I'm gonna get some olive oil. If you don't have olive oil, you could just use canola oil or vegetable oil. The point is we wanna get some oil all down in there so they get nice and flavored up. And then the only other thing we have to do is salt them, okay? So I've got a little salt. This is kosher salt, but doesn't really matter, right? It's just salt. Wholly up to you. So we just salt the tops, okay? Hello, Wanda, hello. All right, so then you take your foil. I've preheated my oven to 400 degrees. You guys know you guys who have been with me forever are going, Cindy, you've made that 8,000 times. And I know I have, but you know, when you gotta restock, you gotta restock. All right, so you see how I just wrapped all that up? It goes into a 400 degree oven for an hour. After an hour, you take it out, let it cool down completely. And when you do that, you'll be able to squeeze the paper, and the garlic will just shoot out of there. And that roasted garlic is so much sweeter. So you know that when you're eating diced garlic, it's kind of bitter. You know, it's like, wah. This will make it sweet like candy. All right. This has come to a boil. Hold on, let me get my other ones are in the washer. Yeah. All right, so this has come to a boil. I'm putting this over here. Okay, are we ready? All right, this is the first one that we put together. This was the Ruebenator. Remember, it has the purple cabbage. I used great white northern beans. It has carrots. It has lots of good stuff in there. Onion, garlic. Smells good. All right, so here we go for the broth bomb. You ready? All right, so I'm gonna take it out. Everybody ready? It's like a big drum roll. All right. Taking it out, that's what it looks like. Comes in a little plastic bag. We're gonna take it out of the plastic bag. Okay, I'm trying to see, no? Okay, are you ready? I'm hoping you can see. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna put you closer and go down. You ready? All right, here we go. I'm dropping it in. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it's cool. In goes the broth bomb. Ooh, look. You see it all fizzy? Look. Can you hear it? Oh, it smells good. Look, you see it all fizzing around? It's just like being in the bathtub. Go in there. Ooh, look at that. It's kind of fun. So it has sodium bicarbonate in it, and so just like a bath bomb, it's doing all the fizzy thing all the way around. And as it fizzes up, it's dissolving all of the spices that were in this particular one. And the spices in this one were beet powder, caraway, mustard seed, fennel, black pepper, salt, coriander, and cloves. Hey, Janet, good to see you. Anyway, you see how it's all bubbly up? Look at that, that's so cool. And so there we go. It smells very, very rich. It really does. Okay, you see? It's still all fuzzy. I feel like I'm a child. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. All right, so I'm gonna let that one, once your soup came to a boil, it said to turn it down to, what did it say to turn it down to? Reduce heat. Doesn't say to what, it just says reduce heat. We need to talk to the broth bomb people about instructions, recipe instructions. But anyway, yeah, you got here in time for the bomb. Look at that. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. Okay. So anyway, it just says reduce heat. So I guess I'm going to put it on about a medium. And I'm going to let this continue to, look at that. Do you do that when you're in the bathtub? Poke it all the way down and then it fizzes up some more. All right. So cool. So cool. All right. I'm going to move this one back over there and we'll get the other pot going. Okay, I put it on about a medium. Oh, so hot, so hot, so hot, so hot, so hot. Oh, should have got the, all right, now this was the second one we made. So is it the bomb? I don't know, we'll have to taste it once it totally disintegrates. All right, so here's the other one. See, this one is the one that had chickpeas, rice cauliflower, spinach, tomatoes, onion, garlic, all right? So that's what this one had. And this bomb is called Stone Broke Dharma. Stone Broke Dharma. So if you remember, it's supposed to be a hybrid garam masala and classic curry. Okay? So again, we take it out. It's in a plastic bag. Open the plastic bag. Oh, you found them on Amazon, Share? I think I got mine directly from the company. I can't remember. Anyway, there's what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna move some of the spinach so that we can see. I wanna see the fizz. You ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not seeing fizz. Well, this one's not fizzy as much. Oh, there we go. Okay. It wasn't fizzing as much. You know I'm like a small child. Okay, can you see it? Look, it's all fizzing around there. Well, I'm gonna dunk it. Oh, there we go. Can you see? It's getting all fizzy. Getting fizzy with it. I wonder if the flavor is too strong or too salty. I don't know. That's why, Tana, we have to try these. But each one of these broth bombs, again, it has a list of ingredients to put in, and it says each one of them makes a gallon of stew, this is about a gallon of stew. And it says that a gallon of stew is 16 restaurant-sized bowls. I don't know that, but there you go. So there we go, all fizzy. I'm gonna give that a stir. Oh, it's so cool to watch though. I'm mesmerized. The other one fizzed a little bit more, but I don't know. Anyway, so there we go. Are you jealous? Don't you wish you were here? You need them. I know, well that's what I said. Gotta try that. All right, so it's gonna continue to fizz just like the bath bomb that you put in your bathtub, right? You remember it continues to fizz until all the stuff is gone, all the sodium bicarbonate is gone, and then in the bath bomb, all of the scent, right? The lavender, or vanilla, or whatever scent you have, and so it's all in your bathtub. You need smell vision, I know. It does, you know, it does not have, I don't want to get my hair in there. It doesn't have a strong, you know, I was concerned that it might have a strong curry smell, but it doesn't. It has a slight curry smell. I'm not certain what garam masala is supposed to smell like. Maybe your soup wasn't as warm as the other one. Yeah, that could be. That could be. All right, back on the stove it goes. Okay, wait, I have to bring this one back. Look at this. It looks like double boiling trouble, doesn't it? Hey, Catherine, doesn't it look like it's just so funky, weird. All right, so this is the Ruebenator. Okay, this smells really interesting. Okay, so this is, where is it? Come back here a little. So that's how much we have left. That's how much is left of the broth bomb. So you see, it truly is fizzing all the way. See it fizzy? And then all of the spices are going into our stews. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead, it's still fizzing, but I'm gonna go ahead and add half my chicken in here. Again, these recipes didn't call for meat. because they were created by a commercial vegan kitchen. So I'm gonna put the rest of the chicken in the other one. Because I like meat. Do you like meat? Okay, I'm gonna give this a stir, and then we will, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Yeah, I think we need meat. But if you were wanting to do some vegetarian options, I think this is a great option. Okay, they're all still fizzy. Getting fizzy with it. All right. There we go. Okay, now you think that's done, but you know we have to taste. So I'm gonna let it cook a bit. Now these say, what would we serve this with? This one says, the Ruebenator says to serve with bread. So, okay. And the Stonebroke Dharma one says serve with rice or bread. So there's some options on that. The other day, I had posted a picture, when we lost our electricity, when we lost power during Snowvid down here in Houston, I had to take a bunch of stuff out of the freezer and pitch or cook because it was all going bad. And so I made like 5 loaves of bread. And you guys were like curious, how did you make 5 loaves of bread? And so I just thought I'd show you. They're in the frozen food section. So like the epitome of cheat, right? It's not like I'm out here kneading bread and letting it rise, but it is the epitome of cheat. These are in the frozen food section. I think this brand is Rhodes, R-H-O-D-E-S. And, but whatever brand, doesn't really matter. Anyway, it's frozen bread. This one isn't totally defrosted yet. What I do is I spray the pan, my bread pan, with some cooking spray, put the frozen one in there, spray it, and then I just cover it. You can cover it with like plastic wrap. I just have a tea towel over it, cup towel, tea towel, kitchen towel, whatever you want to call it. When they totally defrost and they get all spongy, then I will take it out and put like everything but the bagel seasoning, and I'll roll the whole thing in everything but the bagel seasoning, put it back in here and bake it. Or I've done garlic salt, and I've rolled the whole thing in garlic salt or garlic powder. The other thing I've done is cinnamon and sugar. So I'll put cinnamon and sugar down on a plate, take this out, roll it. So the inside doesn't have those flavors. It's just the crust, so it makes a really flavorful crust. Anyway, several of you had asked me, isn't that beautiful? Yes. And so there you go. That's the bread. We shall, while all this is cooking, it's still bubbling over there. I thought it's Saturday, and on Saturday we do adult beverage day. Wait, I haven't tasted it, but let me see. How many of you were so fascinated that you would give the Broth Bomb a try? Again, remember, disclaimer, nobody pays me. I'm not sponsored by anybody. If I want to try something, I buy it. I just share with you because maybe you want to try something new. All right, adult beverage, shall we? Normally, it's just an adult beverage, and I mix stuff together. But because we were doing the Broth Bombs, I wanted to do something similar to a bomb, right? I didn't think a bath bomb, I didn't think you in my bathtub would be appropriate. So we're doing something called a cherry bomb. A cherry bomb is, so I took some maraschino cherries. Now, I drained the maraschino cherry. I just took like half a bottle. I drained the maraschino cherries, all the juice out. And remember a couple of weeks ago when we made our fruit-infused vodka? This was in the refrigerator. Fruit-infused vodka. This was vodka that we infused with strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. We muddled it all together, just covered it in vodka and let it set for a week. And then we drained everything off. And so this is the strained version. So it's just fruit-infused vodka. I'm trying the bread with the bagel seasoning. I love everything but the bagel seasoning. Anyway, so I drained the juice off of the maraschino cherries and covered them with the fruit-infused vodka. So now I've got some drunk cherries. Drunk cherries. Hey, Jess, All right, so this is what we have to do to make this, all right? I didn't have white candy melts. All I had was the chocolate candy melts. So Jess is gonna put these in the microwave. Just do 30 seconds and then maybe give it a stir. Okay, so those little candy melts, it would probably be prettier if you used white, you know, vanilla, something, but I didn't. And then I'm gonna get our cherries out of here because we need them kind of dried off so things will stick to them. So these cherries have been, the word you're looking for is macerate. When you take a fruit and you soak it in a liquor, like a Bavarian, what is it called? A chocolate Bavarian cake has macerated cherries. And what all that means is you take the cherries and you soak them in liquor, all right? So anyway, I soaked it in fruit-infused vodka. All right, so I just put these on a little paper towel, all right? And I'm just gonna blot them because we need them a little dry so that the candy melt will stick to it. Could have used fresh cherries, but not in season. Well, not here anyway that we could find. Are you guys having trouble at the grocery store? I'm having trouble finding stuff at the grocery store. I mean, like the other day I told you when we used that sour cream, my Kroger, which is the store I go to a lot, had no sour cream. And H-E-B, the other grocery store we go to, the only sour cream they had was the $5 organic sour cream. I'm like, there's a run on sour cream? So are you guys having problems finding food in the grocery stores? I mean, maybe it's still because of Snowvid here in Texas. That's why I wanted to ask you. Oh, you say every week they're out of something. Huh. Anne's here from the UK. Well, Carissa, see, but you're in San Antonio. So, I mean, like I said, it may be a Texas thing. If it's a Texas thing, I get it. But I want to know, in Illinois and Indiana and North Carolina, all you folks, are you having trouble at the grocery store there as well? Okay, here's what we're going to do. This is sanding sugar, and it's just colored, it's just colored sugar. And I had yellow and pink, and I didn't think the pink would really show up, so I'm using the yellow. Arizona is out too. Yes. Gosh, trucks couldn't get in because of ice on the roads. Not food items, but finally finding Lysol. Crazy. Yeah. In Oklahoma. Jamie, I don't know. Okay, so our chocolate is melted. Look at that. Although, yeah, it's good. All right. So I'm just going to use a wooden skewer. No problem in Chicago. Must be related to the weather. It could be. All right. So look, there's the cherry. You've been in the garden, Anne. Well, good to see you. Okay, this is hot. Hold on. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to take the cherry and get it into the chocolate. Oh, this maybe need to go in a little bit longer. It's still a little thick. And then I'm going to douse it in the sanding sugar. Look how pretty those are. And then we'll get a plate and we'll just put them on a plate. All right. And then I was thinking this would be a cool little Missouri stocked up. Well, that's good. Oh, look, puppy dog plate. Do you have a puppy dog plate? All right. So I'm going to put one right there. Let me see if I can still use this chocolate. It's a little thick. It's not as runny as usual. How much? 2. Oh, maybe too long then. Because it said 30 seconds. All right, so there we go. I'm just going to make a couple of these. So again, just take your macerated. It is a pretty puppy plate, isn't it? I tell you, usually I know when Rebecca from More Polish Pottery has her Facebook Lives, but I don't know when the next one is. And that's unlike me. Normally, I always know. All right, so again, it's in the chocolate or the white, whatever. And then we're doing it in the sanding sugar, okay? We'll do a couple more of these, and then we gotta get 2 bowls because we gotta taste our stews. We gotta taste our stews. My daughter is the baker. There's a gift shop in Guthrie, Oklahoma that has my pottery. Really? Well, it's not my pottery, but yeah, Polish pottery. Jamie, the only thing I tell you, look at that. Look how cool that is. The only thing I tell you is be careful on if you're, a lot of people watch and go, oh, I like Cindy's Polish pottery. And they think that all Polish pottery is made the same. It's not. So like I had a friend of mine send me a thing that she found Polish pottery. See, look how cool those are. She found Polish pottery at Tuesday morning. And somebody said Walmart. Okay, well, and it said Unicat on it, which, Unicat usually means hand-painted, blah, 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 more expensive. I'm pretty much going to assure you that the Polish pottery at Walmart is not. Okay, look, this little plate has little paws. You see the little paws right there, little paw prints? So I've got a cherry on each of the paws. So I'm going to do one more. And then I may just eat the cherries because they have lots of stuff in it. Okay, there we go. I thought this would be cute. If you have a party, to have maybe, and especially maybe not the chocolate, but if you did the other. All right, let me move this out of the way. And ta and da. Look how cute that is. Cute, 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 cute. All right, I'll taste one in just a second. Can you take a picture of that, please? Oh, put them back on the things. All right, let's get the soup and let's taste, shall we? Got to get our bowls. Got to get everything going. All right, let's taste our soup. I'm going to tilt you back up and get the, I've lost another pot holder. All right. I'm going to get, the Rubinator first because that's the one we started. Now, again, all of these say, I swear, I have a spoon, mixing spoon. Okay, oh, there it is. All of these say cook 20 to 60 minutes, all right? Except everything that we put in here was cooked. Well, except for the onion. That would be the only thing. All right, so this is what it looks like. You can see that the red cabbage has lost some of its purple color, right? Because the purple color is going into the broth. Oh, but it smells delightful. All right, so there you go. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? All right, let me put this one over here, back onto here. And let me get the other one, and we'll taste both of them. Look at these. I'm going to use the same spoon. It'll be fine. Now this one is much... Okay, this one has a more fragrant aroma, all right? Yes. More Polish pottery only does first quality, and they only use, they only use good factories that they trust. Okay. Here we go. We're going to do this one first. This was the Ruebenator. Okay, let's just read one more time. What was the thing? It said, that fantastic fennel flavor from your old deli favorite. All right, let's taste. See if it tastes like a Reuben. Okay. Bean, carrot, sauerkraut, red cabbage. It's very hot though. Now we're going to see if it's too much seasoning, just enough seasoning, or whatever. Well, Kathy, I'm back in my own kitchen. My husband had to MacGyver the pipes. They're not fixed. That has a nice flavor. Now I use northern beans instead of kidney beans, but the beans make it creamy. And of course it didn't call for chicken, but I added chicken. That has a nice flavor. It's very different. I don't know what to tell you that it tastes like. Does it taste like a Reuben? A little bit. You know, like when you make a Reuben casserole? It does. It does. It has a Reuben, even though there's no corned beef in there. All right, let's taste the other one. The other one stone broke Dharma. The description of this one was a hybrid garam masala and classic curry for all woke struggling. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? All woke struggling.
Woke, like you're aware. Like
Oh, chickpea lovers. Okay. Do I still have to boil my water? No. The boil order was lifted. Okay, so we have tomatoes, we have spinach, we have chickpeas, onions, garlic, and riced cauliflower. Okay? It smells delightful. You know, sometimes when you make something that has curry in it, the curry smell is overpowering. That is not the case here. Okay, here we go. Okay, I have to say, I think this one's gonna be my favorite. I like that one. Okay, so we have, I won't throw this one out of the bed. I'm just saying. So we have the Ruebenator with the broth bomb, and we have the Stone Cold Dharma with the broth bomb, and then we made cherry soaked bombs, right? Liquor bombs. So I'll take the middle one. You ready? Wow. So they have vodka in them, which is awesome. But you know what's cool is the melt, the chocolate, and the sugar kind of makes it, So there we go. It was a bomb of a day. Woohoo! I hope you had a good time. Oh, hello, Arati from India. Welcome. Glad you're here. We're almost done. Don't forget, we're on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time here in Houston, Texas. Love that you're joining us. If you're ever brand new, make sure you say hello, just like Arati did, and tell us where you're from. I'm so glad to be back with you guys this week. I missed you during Snowvid. I hope you guys have a great day. Let me take a sip. And from my kitchen to yours, may your kitchen be filled with quick, easy, and yummy meals. You guys have a great day, and I will see you again on Tuesday. Bye.